Good evening, everybody. My name is Nick Basil. Today I'm going to be displaying my final project, which I have decided to name FileTyper. What it allows you to do is input a image file. It will then use TSK Recover to carve out all files within it, put it in our extraction folder, as you can see clearly over here. And what it will then do is test each file against a database of magic numbers and give us a general gist of what each file type is. It will then use Flask to display this in your browser at the home IP address on port 5000. Now, using this data, you're able to tell not only which directories in an ISO could have potentially important information such as log files or a high amount of text files, but you can also find out if someone is hiding information, which we're going to see right now actually with our first test file. Once I get it up here we go. Like I said, it's going to test each one by the magic numbers. Then we simply go to our browser. Here we go. We run it, and it gives us our little web app. Now it shows you the report for what image file it is and the total number of files found. Then we get a fun little list here of every single file along with all the file types and numbers of. So in the folder extraction, which would be root in this case, we have only one unknown file, 15 JPEGs, but if you look down here and look closely, I guess I might have to format this better in later times, we have temp.doc, BMT, an XLXS, and a WMA file, even an RTF file, all coming up as JPEGs, which to me is highly suspicious. And if we scroll lower down even further, we can see in each directory what types of files there really are all around. So there's really only like 2 BMP files in the main extraction folder. So if we were to say go there, so let's look at one of the examples back up here and say temp.doc. There we are. If we were to try and open this file, let's double click, it's running a little slow here. As you can see, once this is loaded, this file is going to come up as corrupt. It's just going to be a bunch of gobbledygook. You're not going to be able to read anything. And to the layman, and myself included, when I first started using these files, you'd simply think that you got some corrupt data. Instead, I realize now that that's going to take forever to load, so you'll just have to take my word for it. If I rename this file to temp.jpg, you can see that now even the icon is showing a proper image. This is obviously an ISO image. Temp does not exist, please. As you can see, this person was obviously hiding pertinent information within different files. This showcases the general usability and function of this program. So take any DD or image file you want to try, pop it in, and see what you can find.